handwriting is not Mrs. Bickley's, but Dr. Bickley's.
Then you're suggesting that Dr. Bickley signed the order for morphine in such a way that it would look like a forgery?
Yes, that is my expert opinion.
And the injection marks on her arm?
In my opinion, the injections had been professionally administered.
By a doctor, for example?
Indeed.
What on earth is Sir Francis playing at? Take the so-called handwriting expert. No questions, my lord.
Sometimes it's best not to delve too deeply, Dr. Bickley.
He speaks so hesitantly, so quietly.
That's just Sir Francis's style. The quieter he is, the more Sir Bernard appears to bluster. Tomorrow night alone will give evidence. Then you will see Sir Francis come good, mark my words.
It's no good, Garl. I'm done for.
Come along, Dr. Bickley, chin up.
Chin up? Isn't that what they say before slipping the noose overhead?
Is that it then?
No, there's more to come.
Oh, cool. From Lexus takes you miles away in seconds.
I've always enjoyed my twinings, but until now they've only made ones with funny names. Now, this is the famous Twinings blending room. Behind these very doors, they've been blending since 1706. Finally, after 300 years, they've come up with this. An everyday tea you can drink all day long. 300 years? What took them so long?
New everyday tea from Twinings. A tea you can drink all day long. Cooey!
Hey, Herman. What's that?
It's a server.
A server?
An on-demand IBM e-server. It can monitor itself, manage itself, optimize itself, protect itself, practically heal itself.
How'd it get here?
Maybe it ordered itself.
Self-optimizing IBM eServer X series with Intel Xeon processors.
Do you have an endowment policy? Are you now discovering that it's a lot smaller than you were led to believe? Then talk to Keypoint. With our expertise, Keypoint can help you claim the compensation that you may be entitled to. We'll take care of everything for you. And, as we don't charge for unsuccessful claims, there's nothing to lose. So don't just accept a smaller endowment policy than you hoped for. Call the Keypoint helpline today on 0800 280 2000. Or visit keypointclaims.com and see what a big difference Keypoint can make.
You just can't keep them out, but now you can control them. Those irritating grains of pollen. Use the Breeze reduces pollen coming from fabrics by 75%. The Breeze Pollen and Allergen Reducer. Room to breathe.
Fancy cooking up a curry? The Co-op has the perfect ingredients. Co-op skinless chicken breast fillets, 100% extra free. Sharwood's Indian curry sauces, buy one, get one free. And Co-op naan bread, buy one, get one free. Or if you're in a hurry, try one of our chilled Indian ready meals, now 2 for £4. It's alright, don't hold them out. Quality deals from the Co-op. We go further, so you don't have to.
We all need a little soothing sometimes. The fragrance of lavender and chamomile, the soothing fabric conditioner in new Bold 2-in-1.
It's all kicking off at Earth Park.
I want to try DNA.
The boots are flying in.
Trust me.
Oh, and how about this for a nutmeg?
Sonya's real mother. I've got the proof.
Time for an early bar. Footballers' Wives, Thursday at 9, ITV1.
What do you think?
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Call Madeline Vaughan.
Mrs. Vaughan, the court is most grateful to you for coming here today in view of your husband's grave illness.
If at any time you wish to halt proceedings, you promise let me know, Mrs. Vaughan.
Thank you, my lord.
I want to ask you, Mrs. Vaughan, about the first time you met Dr. Bickley.
I was suffering from palpitations, so I telephoned Dr. Bickley and asked him to come to the hall.
Was that the first time Dr. Bickley had visited the hall in his professional capacity?
Yes, and the last.
And were his subsequent visits of a more social nature?
Yes. Dr. Bickley is an amateur artist. He sought my advice and I gave it, as kindly as I could.
Would it be true to say, Mrs. Vaughan, that Dr. Bickley was after more than artistic advice?
Yes, one day he asked me to pose for a drawing. I agreed with some misgivings.
What happened, Mrs. Vaughan?
He...
Mrs. Vaughan, did Dr. Bickley try to make love to you?
Order, order, order.
Yes.
Order.
It was shortly after midday when Dr. Bickley came to the hall. He said that I had to break off my engagement to Denny because he was the one that I should be marrying. I told him I couldn't marry him because he already had a wife.
And what was Dr. Bickley's response to that?
He said that he was free to marry whoever he liked, and that Mrs. Bickley was dead.
Tell the jury what happened next, Mrs. Vaughan.
Beryl, my maid, came into the room. She was in a state of shock. She said there had been a telephone call from Dr. Bickley's house to say that Mrs. Bickley had died.
Let's be absolutely clear about this. Dr. Bickley told you that his wife was dead before the telephone. Before, in other words, he could possibly have known that his wife was dead.
Yes.
Thank you, Mrs. Vaughan. Your witness, Sir Francis.
Mrs. Vaughan, you're sure that it was Dr. Bickley who suggested you pose for him?
Yes, I'm sure.
On your oath, Mrs. Vaughan, you never gave Dr. Bickley the slightest encouragement to sketch you.
No, I didn't.
And it was while Dr. Bickley was making the sketch that he imposed his attentions upon you, was it?
Yes, that's right.
That must have been a most unpleasant experience for you.
Yes, it was.
So unpleasant, in fact, that you subsequently arranged to meet Dr. Bickley at the boathouse on the river, didn't you?
I might have done.
Isn't that a little odd, Mrs. Vaughan? A man attempts to make love to you against your wishes, and yet you agree to meet him in a boathouse?
Dr. Bickley was very insistent. I agreed to meet him out of politeness.
What a polite person you are, Mrs. Vaughan. So polite that you continued to meet Dr. Bickley at the boathouse throughout the summer, didn't you? I have witnesses, Mrs. Vaughan. Members of your staff who will swear that you frequently went rowing on the river with Dr. Bickley, often mooring for hours at a time in secluded spots. And when the weather was inclement, not emerging from the boathouse at all. Isn't that true, Mrs. Vaughan?
Yes, but it wasn't what you think.
Mrs. Vaughan, what was your financial situation when you first moved to Wyvern's Cross?
I beg your pardon?
Let me rephrase the question.
Were you broke? My lord, I object most strongly to my learned friend's crude attempt to unsettle the witness.
Sir Francis, I hope you can justify this line of questioning.
It's pertinent to the witness's relationship with the defendant, my lord.
Please answer the question, Mrs. Bond.
I was temporarily short of funds at the time.
Yes, you were. In fact, you left France to escape your debts, didn't you? And when you arrived at Wyvern's Cross, you immediately set about running up more debts, many of which remain unpaid to this day.
No, it isn't true.
I put it to you, Mrs. Bourne, that it was you who pursued Dr. Bickley, not he you, because you thought he had access to money through his wife. And when you discovered this was not the case, you dropped Dr. Bickley like a hot potato.
How dare you speak to me like this? Am I on trial here? That man murdered his wife. He practically admitted it to me. He's the murderer, not me.
Order, order, order.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Dr. Bickley, did you ever administer the proprietary drug known as Farolite to your wife?
No. Never.
And after Farolite was withdrawn from the market, did you administer it to any of your patients?
Certainly not.
So how do you account for the fact that the quart bottle in your surgery was almost empty?
Before it was withdrawn, I used it to treat the effects of excessive drinking. There's quite a demand for it in Wyvern's Cross.
Dr. Bickley, how many times did you inject your wife with morphine?
Twice.
The injection marks noted by Sir Tamerton Follett, were they the results of your injection?
No, they weren't. They were presumably...
You recall that in Sir Tamerton Follett's expert opinion, those injections were professionally.
Yes, but...
Are you suggesting that after a mere 2 injections administered by you, your wife was capable of injecting herself with the skill of a qualified physician?
My wife was an extremely accomplished seamstress.
Dr. Bickley, as we have heard, you left your patient, Mr. Painter, at 10:30 in the morning. You arrived at the hall shortly after midday. The drive only takes 10 minutes, Dr. Bickley. Where were you and what were you doing for the intervening hour and a half?
As I've already explained, my car has a tendency to overheat, so I pulled up in Levert's Lane to allow it to cool down.
Dr. Bickley, we have sworn testimonies that your car was not seen in Levert's Lane that morning. Mr. Cox, for example, moved his sheep down that lane before midday. Why didn't he see you?
I don't know.
He didn't see you because you weren't there, were you? I put it to you, Dr. Bickley, that you were at home, administering a fatal dose of morphine to your unfortunate wife.
No.
I put it to you that over a period of some months, you gave your wife huge doses of Farolite, which induced in her the most excruciating headaches. These headaches you treated with equally huge doses of morphine, to which she inevitably became addicted.
No.
After administering the fatal dose, you hurried to the hall to call on Mrs. Bourne, the object of your affections at the time. When you heard the news of her engagement to Mr. Bourne, you forced your way into her bedroom and in a jealous rage announced to her that your wife was dead. Quite possibly before your wife had even succumbed to a fatal injection. Well, how are we today, Dr. Bickley?
You're going to hang me, gun or nose?
Yesterday I might have agreed with you, but today I'm not so sure.
I swear by Almighty God, the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mrs. Chatford, why didn't you come forward to give evidence before now?
Because Dr. Bickley made me promise that I wouldn't.
And why did he do that, do you think?
Because he knew that what I have to say would ruin my reputation.
Oh, that's right. After giving evidence here today, your reputation, your good name, your entire life, in fact, will be in tatters. And yet you've insisted on coming forward. Why?
Because I can't stand by while Dr. Bickley is convicted of a crime he didn't commit.
Mrs. Chatford, where were you on the morning of the day Mrs. Bickley died?
I was in a disused shelter near Wyvern Cross.
And what were you doing?
I was with Dr. Bickley. We'd been meeting there all that summer. We were having an affair. That was the day Dr. Bickley told me he wanted to end it. He was beside himself with worry over Mrs. Bickley's health, and he really loved her, you see. Despite everything, he would never do anything to harm her. That's the day I realized he loved her more than he would ever love me.
Thank you, Mrs. Chatford.
Gentlemen of the jury, have you reached your verdict?
We have, my lord.
On the indictment for murder with malice aforethought, you find the prisoner guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, my lord.
Will you marry me, Ivy, when you're free?
Of course I will, Teddy.
We'll go far away from here. Start afresh.
Yes, far, far away.
Dr. Bickley!
Excuse me, madam.
Come to say goodbye, Inspector.
Edmund Alfred Bickley, I'm arresting you for the willful murder of Dennis Herbert Blaisborn. It is my duty to warn you that anything you say may be taken down and used in evidence against you.
Denny Bourne? But he's at home with typhoid.
Mr. Bourne died this morning, Dr. Bickley.
I don't know what you were trying to grow in your incubator, Doctor, but what we found in it and in the potted meat was Bacillus enterides.
Enterides?
The typhoid germ, Dr. Bickley.
No, it can't be. It can't be! Denny had the wrong sandwich! Do you hear me? He had the wrong sandwich! He had the wrong sandwich!
The News is next tonight on ITV1. Then the first of 4 hour-long specials, where leaders of the UK's main political parties answer questions set by you. Tonight, Ask the Nationalists with Jonathan Dimbleby at 11. Then later, a look ahead to the UEFA Champions League second leg matches at the quarter-final stage. Champions League Weekly is at midnight.
That was a great ending, wasn't it?
Yep, me too.
Boy.
ITV drama premieres in Sainsbury's. Perfect together.
Get down to a place where the grass is greener. Welcome to Heartbeat. Sunday at 8, ITV1.
You may wish you had someone to help you keep fit. You might like free clothes for a year. Or to eat out every weekend on the house. Every time you use your Visa debit or credit card, you could win one of many everyday prizes. You could even get free taxis for a year. For all kinds of everyday prizes, use your Visa debit or credit card by June the 1st.
Land of Leather, this pair of twin recliner action sofas are only $799, save £1,200, one day only. This 3-seater leather sofa and 2-seater, $499 the pair, $499 the pair, save £1,200. At Land of Leather's 12-hour sale, there's no deposit, nothing for a year, then pay with no interest or take 36-month finance, one day only. This Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at St Andrews Quay Hull, Birstall Retail Park Leeds, Westgate Retail Park Wakefield, Nottingham and Peterborough.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like mine with a kiss.
Boiled or fried?
I'm satisfied as long as I get my kiss.
How do you like your toast in the morning?
I like mine with a hug.
Dark or light?
The world's alright as long as I get my...
There's nothing quite like breakfast in New York. And New York's favorite juice is Tropicana. Nothing added, nothing taken away.
Well, yeah, I'm all about accessorizing. You know, putting things together. I suppose that's why I love this new Fitness and Fruit. They've gone and added a whole bunch of gorgeous fruits. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. They go perfectly with those big, crunchy flakes. Accessorizing, you see. Fruity and delicious and low in fat. It's a great way to help me keep my shape. And it's a woman's shape. A real woman.
New Fitness and Fruit. It's a perfect fit. And now you can stay on track with tasty Fitness bars. At less than 90 calories, in 5 great flavours, it's the perfect fit.
Sir, a masked man just put his head inside the tent and said we can get silly broadband for just $15.99 a month. Plus, a free modem and free connection. Please, he's coming back!
Dennis,
He's
Broadband for $15.99 a month? That is cheap.
For broadband from just $15.99, call Tiscali now on 0800 107 9000.
Election 2005 is here on ITV1 at 11. Tonight, Jonathan Dimbleby asks the Nationalists. Now, the ITV News this Monday evening with Trevor McDonald.